Frank Bloomfield from the Delphi Growth Restriction of the Newborn team. Thank you very much for your contribution to the Delphi process seeking a consensus for the definition of growth restriction of the newborn. We have had a fantastic response rate. Although last time we said that it was the final round, in fact we do need to ask you to answer two more simple questions. In the previous round, we asked you to vote on 3 possible algorithms for the diagnosis of growth restriction of the newborn. Option C received 0 votes, so there was excellent consensus that that was not the correct algorithm. However, voting for options A and B was split almost evenly down the middle, and therefore we have not reached a consensus on the correct algorithm for the diagnosis of growth restriction of the newborn. If we look at those 2 options, the key difference between them is whether or not a baby who has a birth weight above the 10th percentile can be diagnosed as having growth restriction of the newborn. If this is the case, then a baby with a birth weight above the 10th percentile could be diagnosed as having growth restriction of the newborn if the required number of contributory parameters are met. However, if we require a baby to have a birth weight below the 10th percentile, then this would mean that the diagnosis of growth restriction of the newborn is essentially that of small for gestational age with the addition of a required number of contributory parameters. Therefore, we really need to reach consensus on this very important question, and we are going to be asking you to answer 2 additional questions. First, is it possible for a baby with a birth weight above the 10th percentile to be diagnosed as having growth restriction of the newborn if the required number of additional parameters are met? Secondly, what should the number of additional parameters that are required to make that diagnosis be? We do hope that you will complete this final round, even though we told you last time that you'd already completed the final round, because it's very important that everyone who has contributed so far continues to contribute so that we do come up with a consensus definition. Thank you very much.
One more time, we're gonna celebrate.